Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here then welcome, my name's Chloe. So today's video is going to be a tutorial on this makeup look here. So for this look I've used the Jeffree Star Bloodlust palette with, Plouise base and a peaches pigment that you'll see in the video. All the makeup products that I do have on my face that I may not have mentioned in this video will be in the description box below for you, as well as my social media handle if you would like to see more of me. You can find me on TikTok, Twitter and Instagram, and that's under the same handle as my YouTube, so it's nice and easy for you to follow, which is Chloe Kate with 2 E's, but again I will pop that in the description box below for you. I really hope that you guys enjoy watching this tutorial. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel before you leave, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye! Hey guys, all nice and zoomed in now. So to start off I'm going to be taking my Jeffree Star Bloodlust palette. It's just the purpley palette. I've had this for a little while now, and I'm going to take the darkest shade in the palette just here called Dungeon. I'm just going to create my cut crease shape. So I am just following all the way around my eyeball, keep my eye open and looking down into a mirror so it really exposes my eye socket. I'm going to take my next brush, which is from Royal & Langnickel, and I'm just going to gently buff around that outside edge, ready for the next shade. Then taking this rich purple shade here called Blood Queen. I do find that this particular shade is quite hard pressed, so I do need to sort of tap into it a lot and then take off the excess. And sort of pack and blend all the way around, 50% on that Dungeon shade, 50% around it. So somebody did feel the need to comment on one of my videos saying something on the lines of, does anybody else find the excessive tapping annoying, something like that. I do apologise if anybody is annoyed by me sort of tapping off the excess on the side of the palette. I am more conscious of that now. I do try and edit out as much as I can, but I'm sort of leaving enough time to tap and then go into what I'm doing so that I can really edit a lot of it out. I completely understand constructive criticism and I do accept it, but I don't know, I don't really like any negative, nasty comments. Those I just immediately sort of remove and block, as I'm all about positive vibes for 2023. I just want to be happy and healthy, and I'm hoping that this is the year that I can get a house with Jake. I'm just looking forward to a lot of things this year. I am really focusing on, well, every year I always sort of focus on my skin and my health and well-being and things, but yeah, I'm just getting rid of all those negative energies, so I did sort of remove the comment and block the individual that just felt the need to write something. Just the way they said it was just sort of, does anybody else find this really annoying and blah blah blah, so I just thought, nah, I'm just going to remove that comment. I'm just going to take my Morphe brush here and just gently blend around that Blood Queen shade. And then jumping into this shade here called Vivid Mood. And again, I'm just working my way around half on top of Blood Queen, and then half blending round. Sort of 50% on, 50% off. I hope that everybody had a lovely Christmas. I certainly did. I spent Christmas Eve with my mum and my sisters, and then I spent Christmas Day and Boxing Day with Jake's family, and of course New Year's was just me and Jake. Okay, Plouise 143 brush, just to pull out that blend of Vivid Mood. So I'm going to go in with quite like a pale lavender shade to really sort of lighten everything back up. So I'm going in with the lightest purple shade in the palette called Deviant. And then just really sort of pulling that out, blending all the way around. There is a cream shade in the palette called Your Majesty, so I'm just taking that on a really fluffy brush and just taking it all the way around, as I do like to have some space between my brow and the shadow. I don't really like my shadow to go through the brow. It's personal preference, but I just like to use this sort of technique to clean everything back up, as I like quite a rounded sort of nicely blended cut crease, I guess, and this is what I was going for today. And then I'm just going back into those shades to, you know, deepen them up. I do quite a bit of back and forth, making sure that I like the blend. So I'll do this a few times to just get it to where I want it, where I'm happy to sort of cut the crease. So I have finished quite a few dramas on Netflix. Jake and I have just finished watching season 3 of Lock and Key, their final season. I've not long finished Emily in Paris season 3, which of course I love. What else? I watched like an hour and a half long documentary with Jake the other night. What's it called? It's set in America. It's the hatchet wielding hitchhiker, something like that, which is to do with a man who saved a woman from being attacked. And he hit this guy over the head with his hatchet because he was just, you know, he was a traveller and he was hitchhiking in this guy's car. And then, like 3 months later, like he's really famous. You know, everyone wants a piece of him. He's off the grid because he's just sort of, you know, travelling around and like surfing, things like that. He goes on Jimmy Kimmel. You know, so many people want to interview him. He almost had a reality show. And then he goes and murders somebody, like 3 months later. And it's just so weird. I mean, from the trailer, you know, like when Netflix like tease you a little bit and show you what it's about and things, it seemed like he went on a killing spree. So I was really interested to watch it. So Jake and I just watched it one night. But he doesn't, he just kills one person that's apparently raped him. So I wasn't really a fan of that. And I wouldn't recommend that to be watched on Netflix. Because I do quite like crime documentaries. But no, I wasn't a fan of that one. I have just started watching Ginny and Georgia. I think we've only watched like 2 or 3 episodes, but we do really like it so far. I know that it's very popular on Netflix. So we have, you know, jumped on the bandwagon and just started watching it. And I do still have my subscription with Disney Plus. Oof, I'm not sure, I think I've only got like 2 or 3 months left on it, but I am watching, what's it called, 911, which is about, you know, the fire department mostly, but it's sort of got like the cops involved as well. I think it's really good. I think I'm like on season 5 of that, so I've almost finished that. But I am always interested to sort of see what everybody else is watching and what they would recommend. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there with my blending, and I'm going to cut my crease. I'm going to use a little cotton tip here, dip it into some micellar water on the one side, wipe away, not go too high, and then I actually use the dry side just to sort of help carve out, as it just helps create that shape for when I go in with my concealer or base or anything to just sort of clean it up. So I will be right back. Okay, so next I'm going to fill that in, and I'm going to take my Plouise Touch of Frost base here. So I've put some on the back of my hand, and I'm going to take a couple of brushes just to sort of perfect that shape a bit more. Okay, so now that's all filled in, I'm going to take my NYX glitter glue just here, and I'm going to pat on some Peaches and Cream Mermaid's pigment right over the top of that blue. Okay, I'm going to take some of that Dungeon shade, and I'm just going to pop it on this outer corner. And some of that Blood Queen shade. And then a little bit of Vivid Mood just to blend, and then I'll go back in with that Mermaid's pigment to blend back and forth. Okay, so I'm going to run some of that Dungeon shade underneath the eye. And blending out with Blood Queen. Vivid Mood. And Deviant. I'm going to take more of this blue base and pop it on my waterline. Plouise White Wedding highlight just for the inner corner of the eye, with a teeny tiny bit of Mermaids on top. Okay, I'm going to head off camera now. I'm going to put on a lash, do the rest of my base, and then I'll be back to show you the finished look. Hey guys, so this is the finished look here. I really hope that you've enjoyed watching this tutorial. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel before you leave, and I'll see you on my next video.